In a world where singing was banned, one man would start a new choir, and together they'd keep each other sane. Well, most of the time.
Bing, do bang, do bong, do bing, do bang, do bong. Do be ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Do be ding a de bing, ding a de bang, ding a de bong. Do bing, do bang, do bong, do bing, do bang, do bong. Bing, do bang. Sound I ever heard. When a felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plans, his capacity for innocent enjoyment is just as great as any honest man's. Our feelings we with difficulty smother, when constabulary duties to be done, or take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. When the enterprising burglar's not a burgling, when the cutthroat isn't occupied in crime, he loves to hear the little brook a-gurgling and listen to the merry village chime. When the coster's finished jumping on his mother, he loves to lie a-basking in the sun. Take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a nappy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a nappy one. Are we ready, everybody? A spring is here, a spring is here. Life is skittles and life is beer. I think the loveliest time of the year is the spring. I do, don't you? Course you do. But there's one thing that makes spring complete for me, and makes every Sunday a treat for me. All the world seems in tune on a spring afternoon when we poison the pigeons in the park. Every Sunday you'll see my sweetheart and me as we poison the pigeons in the park. When they see us coming, the birdies all try and hide, but they still go for peanuts when coated with cyanide. The sun's shining bright, everything seems alright when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. La la, la 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 la. Okay, ready for the interlude? We've gained notoriety and caused much anxiety in the Audubon Society with our games. They call it impiety and lack of propriety and quite a variety of unpleasant names. But it's not against any religion to dispose of a pigeon. So if Sunday you're free, why don't you come with me and we'll poison the pigeons in the park? And maybe we'll do in a squirrel or two when we poison the pigeons in the park. We'll murder them all amidst laughter and merriment, except for the few we take home to experiment. My pulse will be quickening with each drop of strychnine we feed to a pigeon. It just takes a smidgen to poison the pigeons in the park. La la. On the first day of lockdown, my true love sent to me a hand gel to keep my hands clean. On the second day of lockdown, my true love sent to me two boots for walking and a hand gel to keep my hands clean. On the third day of lockdown, my true love sent to me three PPEs, two boots for walking and a hand gel to keep my hands clean. On the fourth day of lockdown, my true love sent to me four face masks, three PPEs, two boots for walking, and a hand gel to keep my hands clean. On the fifth day of lockdown, my true love sent to me five toilet rolls, four face masks, three PPEs, two boots for walking, and a hand gel to keep my hands clean. On the sixth day of lockdown, my true love sent to me six police checking, five toilet rolls, four face masks, three PPEs, two walking, and a hand gel to keep my hands clean. On the seventh day of lockdown, my true love sent to me seven daily briefings, six police checking, five toilet rolls, four face masks, three PPEs, two walking, and a hand gel to keep my hands clean. On the eighth day of lockdown, my true love sent to me eight clappers clapping, seven daily briefings, six police checking, four toilet rolls, four face masks, three PPEs, two walking, and a hand gel to keep my hands clean. On the ninth day of lockdown, my true love sent to me nine nurses scrubbing, eight clappers clapping, seven daily briefings, six police checking, five toilet rolls, four face masks, three PPEs, two boots for walking, and a hand gel to keep my hands clean. On the 10th day of lockdown, my true love sent to me 10 bottles drinking, 9 nurses scrubbing, 8 clappers clapping, 7 daily briefings, 6 police checking, 5 toilet rolls, 4 face masks, 3 PPEs, 2 boots for walking, and a hand gel to keep my hands clean. On the 11th day of lockdown, my true love sent to me 11 virtual meetings, 10 bottles drinking, 9 nurses scrubbing, 8 clappers clapping, 7 daily briefings, 6 police checking, 5 toilet rolls, 4 face masks, 3 PPEs, 2 boots for walking, and a hand gel to keep my hands clean. On the 12th day of lockdown, my true love sent to me 12 bags of shopping, pleasure meets his tent, bottles sleeping behind, nurses scrubbing, glasses clapping, carefully, six police checking, why toilet rolls, all things must please, two boots for walking, and a hand shall to keep my hands clean. Now,
toilet rolls.
two boots for walking, hand gel to keep my hands clean.
So now we know the tune. We are aware now, ladies and gentlemen, of the melody of this particular piece. Harmony, okay? Harmony. Now, if you've got the tune, if you know the piece, then harmonise with it, okay? So one way to do it is to go a third above and a third below. So that above it's my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat, he wears cold blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. He looks a proper nana in his great big hobnail boots. He's got such job to pull 'em up that he calls them daisy roots. Yeah, so harmonise at the third. Or you can go below. You could sing, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat, he wears gold blimey trousers, and he lives in a council flat. He looks a proper nana in his great big hobnail boots. He's got such job to pull 'em up that he calls them daisy roots. Okay, so harmonise at the third, above or below. And I'll just invite you, ladies and gentlemen, if you've got braces on, you've got to give us the old double thumbs on the braces. Don't forget the cheek up like that, all right? I want your very best Cockney accents as we sing together. Sorry, as we sing together, my old man's a dustman. I'm just going to wake my computer up. You wake. Touch ID, enter password. Right then. Here we go. Remember, this is dedicated to my father-in-law, Tony, and to my mate, Craig. All right, Craig, watch ya. Here we go. Now, here's a little story, to tell it is a must, about an unsung hero that moves away a dust. Some people make a fortune, others earn a mint. My old man don't earn much, in fact, he's flippin' skint. Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat, he wears gold blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. He looks a proper nana in his great big hobnail boots. He's got such a job to pull 'em up that he calls them daisy roots. Some folks give tips at Christmas and some of them forget, so when he picks their bins up he spills some on the steps. Now one old man got nasty and to the council wrote, next time my old man went round there he punched him up the throat. Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat, he wears gold blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. I say. What do you say? I found a police dog in my dustbin. How'd you know he's a police dog? Well, he had a policeman with him, didn't he? Oh. Yeah. Though my old man's a dustman, he's got a heart of gold. He got married recently, though he's 86 years old. We said, here, hang on, Dad, you're getting past your prime. He said, when you get to my age, it helps to pass the time. Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat, he wears gold blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. I say. What do you say? My dustbin's full of lilies. Well, throw them away then. I can't. Lily's wearing them. Oh. Now, one day in a hurry, he missed a lady's bin. He hadn't gone but a few yards when she chased after him. What game do you think you're playing? She cried right from the heart. You've missed me, am I too late? Now, love, jump up on the cart. Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat, he wears gold blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. I say. What, you again? My dustbin's absolutely full of toadstools. How do you know it's full? 'cause there's not mushroom inside. He found a tiger's head one day nailed to a piece of wood. The tiger looked quite miserable, but I suppose it should. Just then from out a window a voice began to wail. He said, "Oi, where's me tiger's head? 4 feet from its tail." Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears gore-blimey trousers and he lives in the council flat. Next time you see a dustman looking all pale and sad, don't kick him in the dustbin, it might be my old dad. Oi! Ladies and gentlemen of the Quarantine Choir, thank you so much for that spirited rendition of that absolute classic. You can't say, folks, that in the last 5 and how many months we've been on the air, that we haven't had a range of pieces. We've had Ave Verum Corpus by Mozart. We've had Va Pensiero, sung by an opera company. We've had Gilbert and Sullivan. And that. So, I hope you had some fun.
I woke up this morning, my hair was a mess. I almost went and brushed it, I have to confess. And then I thought, why bother, no one to impress. I climbed back into bed and got extremely depressed. I logged onto YouTube and there was this bloke singing at home, and I thought, what a joke. And then my toe was tapping and I thought to myself, I heard that daily singing was quite good for your health. Self-isolation,
it is the best prescription
to help the nation
get over its affliction.
Let's all get singing, it's like a new beginning. We're singing in a quarantine. I worked on my breathing and how to stand tall. I sang out a note and the sky didn't fall. Along came another one from where goodness knows. I joined in and I sang and said goodbye to me woes. Self-isolation,
it is the best prescription
to help the nation
get over its affliction.
Let's all get singing, it's like a new beginning. We're singing in a quarantine. So brush your teeth, please,
Quarantine,
and wash your face, please,
quarantine,
and smile 3 times a day, and put the dishwashing away. So come and join in,
quarantine,
just come and begin, and we will sing out strong. Come on, let's sing along. Self-isolation,
it is the best prescription
to help the nation.
get over its affliction.
Let's all get singing, it's like a new beginning. Singing in a quarantine.
So brush your teeth,
Self-isolation,
it is the best prescription. Wash your face,
to help the nation.
get over its affliction.
Let's all get singing, it's like a new beginning. We're singing in a choir, singing in a choir. We're singing in a quarantine.